Hi everybody, welcome to L'Artiste collection for spring 2021, and I hope you enjoyed Larry's little entrance, and also look at the back wall as a little bit of a teaser for you in the way of colors and textures and some of the things that we're going to be showing you. So I'm going to get right into product because I tend to get a little wordy as we go, and I take up a little bit more time than what we have, so we're going to try to keep on time. So we're going to start right off with the first style as we know her, and she is called a Zetru. Now, look at how beautiful she is in the way of color. And I want to tell you a little bit about who the L'Artiste L'Artiste customer is. She's a little bit more eccentric perhaps than a quote normal person. She's got a lot more artisticness to her, a lot more creativity. She doesn't like to blend in. She actually likes when people stop her on the street to compliment her on her apparel and on her footwear and her accessories. And that's what we're all going to start to be seeing as we go forward. We're going to see a lot in the accessories industry expanding. Everybody's been sort of locked and sequestered in their homes over the past several months, many months, several is only 3, but lots of months, and they're ready to get out. They're ready for a pop of color. They're ready for their close-up, so to speak, right? So we start with the Zetru in bright colors, and she also has, and I'm going to be interspersing some handbags as we go so you can see how pretty some of the colors match with each other. And we don't often do very matchy-matchy type things in L'Artiste. We like to mix it up a little and maybe give you a bit of a sort of a surprise or a pop of color that you maybe wouldn't think of yourself. So let's talk a little bit about this style. She is hook and loop closure, so you have great adjustability. She's got this great bright yellow matching insole, and on our model's foot the orange color is also matching to the upper and also the back of the heel. So she's a squared off heel, so she's got lots of fashion right, I should say, and she's also got that squared off toe, and I'm going to drive our model crazy. Look at this. So back to that heel, I want to show you that the overlay of those leathers in the back of the heel shows that there's going to be a pop of color underneath and a layer of both of the colors on top. So in this case you've got your mint and your turquoise, and turquoise, by the way, is the color of the year for spring 21. So you have a Zetru in the 2 great shades, squared off, all day comfort, and this heel is approximately 2 3/4 with approximately a 1/2 inch in the front. Okay, so I'll intersperse some of the measurements so you guys can get an idea. And then just as a side note for the handbags, this particular style, which is called HB Spurs, I want to show you the inside. It's got lots of compartments in there. She also has a crossbody strap, and the colors are really fun. The other thing about her is that, and you can't see, I'm going to lower her down a little, but these straps, they fit perfectly over, oh thank you Joe, they fit perfectly over an arm so that you don't have to contort your body to get it over your shoulder. Okay, and you know we're all hand painted, so you saw that video early on in the when you were waiting for us to come online live, and you saw that hand-painted video. So that's what's so crazy about L'Artiste brand, is that we are hand-painted. And even on the insoles, you can see the design here, almost like a Sanskrit or a nice tattoo design, so you have great shelf appeal as well. So Loita is the sister of our first style that we showed you, which was a Zetru, and she is a back strap. So for those customers who don't have the grippy capabilities in their toes, this is the perfect accoutrement. Back strap, lots of padding. She also is Velcro hook and loop with that adjustable decorative buckle. Same squared off toe, same squared off heel, and all of that great color blocking in the bottom with the layers of leather that will match also the insoles. And you can really get an idea on that sort of tattoo design on the insole, which is so cool and really pretty. And I'm not going to show you handbags with everything, but there's some great handbags that match many of the styles, and we're working on a handbag catalog that should be online any day now, and that will give you an idea of the bags and all of the shoes that you'll be able to match. So when you're working with your reps and you're booking your spring selections, you can also see what bags you'd like, and then you can put the matching shoes, something that you may not even have thought about, and you could say, gee, that really does look kind of cool together. So next style is style Tiffinata. Tiffinata is almost like a stained glass effect, and this is a hook and loop closure for the adjustable ankle, and it's a little loose on our model's ankle that you can see, but you can tighten that up because it does have great adjustability. So what you'll see here is an array of cross straps with some jeweled uppers. So the solid part of the straps that have these inlaid jewels, all different colors, and all of these vertical pieces that are hand stitched on the upper and also on the ankle strap, those are all leather pieces, which is really, really cool. So we have lots of padding, we have lots of flexibility, because as you know, not only are we developing and offering you beautiful shoes, but the whole idea is to have a beautiful, comfortable shoe, and that is not an anomaly, that is who we are. The next style, Alfala, is more of a pump. And I know that there's been lots of talk about casual, 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 but our young gals in Florida, we sometimes see them out and about wearing a dress shoe with a pair of shorts or cutoffs or Daisy Mays or culottes or something that's more casual, and definitely, of course, with jeans. But the other thing that I wanted to talk about here in Alfala is look at the shelf appeal that your customers will get on the insole. So you have a pop of pink there, all these beautiful springtime colors, a great splayed heel, and she's pretty chunky, so she's a pyramid shape, and she's cool, sort of squared off with that little bit of curve there, and she's got this sort of confetti inside and here on this leather inside of the flower. She's also very, very flexible with lots of padding, and I just want to add one more note, is that we did take out the light gray multi. So everybody seemed to prefer this pop of color here because, let's face it, we're all about joy now, and this is really bringing us a lot of joy in this coloration on the Alfala. Taslinate. Taslinate reminded me of a piece of jewelry, and that's because of the mixed media here. She's got some metallics, she's got some snake, she's got some low and high colorations in here. She also is fully adjustable, so she fits nicely and snug on your foot. So she's got a little bit of a higher vamp there, so those of it, you don't have to have as much grippy with your toes. But look at the heel. It's a great, great shiny heel, and she's got ombre striations going down, and she's also a little bit of curvy there for sex appeal, and she's flat in the back. So she's got a great look all the way across, even with that jewel in the front in like a floral design. And I want to show you something that might be a little bit, a little pop of color for you, is the bag that we showed you earlier in the yellow, and this is HB Spurs. And now we're showing you her in the Turk color. Look how cool that is. Something that you might not have matched yourself, right? Because it's a little bit, it's a little bit more artsy, shall I say. Not something that you would see every day. And the other thing that I wanted to point out just for really quickly is the insole right at the toe, and all the way wrapping around is this nice metallic contrasting rose material. But it all works beautifully together, doesn't she? And then the red pulls out from the Turk. So what we're talking about here is an amazing summer joyful combination. So we're going to move to something that's a little bit more shiny. And just because she's shiny doesn't mean that she can only be worn dressy. And that's what we do down here and all across the country. What we're seeing is that people want to buy new things. And after being sequestered in their houses for so long, probably the main thing that didn't grow in their body is perhaps their feet. So we always are safe to buy our regular size, and we're Euro sizes, as Larry told us earlier on. And Euro sizes has a lot of advantages because what you can, you don't have to buy quite as many SKUs because there's more of a range. And your reps can help you with your size stories, with your size selections. And because we're open stock, as everybody knows, we make it really easy to try something new, try something that you perhaps may not have thought you could sell. And think about this as a summer wedding shoe or a summer garden party shoe. So we love the pearls. We love that she is dual hook and loop closure. So she opens up all the way. Look how pretty the insole is. Look how pretty just the tip is. So what shows in your pedicure as our model turns to the front, you'll just see a little pop of color right there at the toe. So our model is wearing the gold, and this is the silver. And the heel is a really pretty, almost like a marbly effect. And if you look really close, it really does look like a granite or a marble, some sort of an exotic material. And then all the hand painting on the back strap, and she is also padded. And we're putting her with this beautiful bag that can be worn either as a clutch or as a crossbody or as a shoulder bag. And this style is called HB Glamour because she's pretty glamorous, right? She has this inlay material. It's inlay underneath the overlay cutout, laser cut, and these are all pearls. So, and guess what? It's our 30th anniversary, and pearls are the stone. Pearls are the traditional anniversary gift for 30 years. The modern gift are diamonds. So we'll be able to show you some diamonds later on, but this is the perfect 30th anniversary set for us as we go forward. Okay. Next style is ornate, and ornate is really cool. She's a little bit more casual than what we just showed you, but what makes her so cool is this lucite heel on the bottom. Can you see that? So it's got all this leather, hand painted, cut out, overlay, and then on the bottom of the heel you see this really cool lucite. It's almost like there should be a fish in there or something, right? Or some sort of a design in there, but that's for the next season. So here we go with all of the hook and loop adjustability. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have lycra stretch on the inside, so it really gives, but it's covered up very, very nicely so that nobody really knows that you've got that extra room in there. It's kind of like when a man wears his collar and he's got those stretch things in there when his neck grows, or the same thing with a woman on our stretch. We have it in the shoe. So this is all hand painted, lots of hook and loop, great heel as far as sturdy. It's a cork insole right at the tip. She is flexible, and I'm just going to give you a quick measurement here. She's 3 inches in the heel to the top of the insole, and she's about a ½ inch at the front as far as the platform. Oh, and then I forgot to tell you, she's also hook and loop in the back. Okay. Exotic. So we named exotic for a very, I think, obvious reason, because she's pretty exotic. Love, love, love the red on our model's foot. It just has, with that wooden heel in the multiple colors, between the red and these yellow and mustards and brown colors, it really sort of lends itself to being either dressy or casual, and that's what our customers are looking for. Your customers are going to come in and say, well, how can I wear that? And you're going to say, well, you can wear it with anything. You can wear it with shorts, you can wear it with dresses, jeans, dressy or casual. And we made this style exotic a little bit edgier, because as you can see here, these flattened parachute spots that are in the center of the hand-painted top strap, and then they're edged on that scalloped, both top and bottom scalloped edge, and then also, let's not forget, hook and loop closure for adjustability, flexibility, and the snake print is all the way around the top of the footbed. And she is also very flexible with some etching design. Let me see if I can show you this a little bit easier. There you go. That really pretty etching design and the sort of triangular or diamond-shaped snake design in the toe. And then, look how cute this bag is with this. So both colors really work with HB Adventure. And Adventure is a crossbody or a shoulder strap. You can adjust, you can work with this adjustable strap, and you can make her really, really long, or she can shorten it up depending on how you want to wear her. She's got lots of compartments. She's got zips. She's got, there's a lot of stuff in there, but she's got lots of compartments on the inside, and she also has a back compartment and 2 zip fronts here. So lots and lots and lots of compartmentalization. Did I say that right? Yes. Okay. So next style is, and you got to see her to know, and just the name in itself is super cute, because she is so super cute. It's just stinking super cute, right? So she's a little bit lower than a bestseller that we had called Alejandra a couple of years ago. And whenever you see us with lace-ups, as you see here, you always know that you're going to have adjustability. So depending on the girth, the narrowness of your customer's foot, you know that anything with a lace-up is going to fit. And then once you lace her up, you're good to go forever. These particular super cutes have a nice wider, I'm going to move her back a little, have a wider, very comfortable ankle strap with this really pretty dimensional flower, a pyramid type stacked heel. She's got leather inlay on both of the outsides, and then she's got this contrasting footbed in both the toe, which has a bit of metallic, and also all the way around. And look at these great colors. So look at the yellow with the pink, this pink here, and then the black has maybe a little bit dressier because she has a little bit more of a dark metallic toe. And then just as a little topper, check out this bag. Whoop, that's the back. As pretty as the front is, that's the back. So you see that she has the zip. And now you can see all the flowers on her. And this bag is called HB Safarique. And I'm just going to push her back a little, and now you can see all the colors. So it's a great bag for you to have in the store. You put one in the window, you scatter around a couple that matches a bunch of styles in the shop, and you'll for sure be able to tell a nice story in presentation. Next style is Pame. Pame was a really edgy style that we had a lot of fun developing, and because she sits a little bit higher up on the foot, she's almost like a shootie, but she's got this back strap. Of course, she is adjustable. This does adjust. A very, very cool heel with an inlay metallic on the back with a very sexy sort of curvy inlay of the same matching leather as you see in the center. So we have the dimensional rose. You have a cutout in the top with muted colors, all hand painted, and matching hand painted flowers in the front with a very, very sexy sort of deep peephole. Great foot coverage, very, very comfortable even though it's a heel. Just so you know, the dimension here is 3 1/4 with a 1/2 inch front. So Fab is Fab. She has given us a lot of joy. She's a bestseller. She has this leather stacked heel. She's got the smushiest leather ever, and she's got these great sort of etched designs here. Let me see if you can see it. You can actually kind of see it pretty well on the black, right? And here it is on the blue. You can see it a little bit better. So these are all hand-etched flowers, and there's some perforations in there. She's very flexible, but what I like best about her is that she's just going to mush right into the shape of your customer's foot, and she'll have all-day comfort with that nice stacked leather heel. And she's in stock, so depending on where you are and if you need to fill in, people are starting to go on vacations and you want to have things in the store for them to go away in. They're probably driving, they may not be flying, but they're still coming south. We see a lot of the car carriers coming down. So you want to have things in the store for them ready so that when they come for something new, you don't send them down here to buy them in Florida. Let them by you, right? Next style is Platium. Platium is one of my favorites because she's got a lot going on for her. She is a back zip. She's got lots of foot coverage. I love, love, love this cone heel. Look at, she's a rounded, I'm going to put her down here so you can see her better. So she's got this rounded coned heel, and you can really see it on our model's foot in the bone multicolor, how the striations on the bottom of that heel just look so beautiful and so hot. So you have like a basket weave effect here with perfect foot coverage all the way around the front. She's more of a shooty effect with lots of open sides and the front for your toes. And look at how pretty she looks with the HB squares. And HB squares, she matches a lot of our footwear. We have another color also, but I also just want to point out quickly the body style here. So she's got snaps on either side so that there's easy access to your phone or your lipstick or your keys. And then for safekeeping, she also has that center zip that we always like to keep our wallets in. And then even safer in the back if you decide that you have other things that you want to keep safe. She also has a crossbody strap and then these rolled, let me push her down a little bit, these rolled handles. So she's got a lot going for her. She may be little, but she's mighty in what she can do. Next style is Wildcat. Wildcat is really cool because she's got this great, let me see if I can show you. She's got this great printed Wildcat printed sole, and it goes all the way around on the outsole. And she also has a little bit of an inlay on the back of the heel, on this stacked looking heel. The inside is also wildcatted, and she's got dual hook and loop closures, so she opens all the way up for lots of adjustability. She's got metallic on the back, she's padded, she's got this little, what we call a belt loop, I call a keeper. She's got a little keeper in the back so the strap design that we made stays in place, and a really pretty sparkly upper dimensional flower. She looks great on the foot, she's really, really cute, and we love her with, oh, I almost forgot to show you the bag on this one. Look at this bag. So you're seeing a lot of tailored bags, and that sort of balances out what's going on in the market, right? So these bags can be worn either casually or dress, and we're seeing a lot of the girls wearing them just in the crook of their arm, just nice casually, or they swing around with this. It does have these straps that is removable and adjustable. And this is style HB Beauty in the blue, and we also have her in pink. But she's a really cute match for this style, right? Something that you might perhaps not put together, because you got a little wildcat going on there, and then you have a little ladylike. But even with the ladylike, look at, we put some spots on there, those nice parachute shiny spots. So we give her a little bit of edginess. One of my favorites is Lulabelle. There's just something about her that is so spectacular. As you can see on our model's foot in the green multi, she's gorgeous. So there's a lot going on in the subtlety that I'm going to point out. For example, on this top strap, aside from the flowers and these little knots that you can see, this is actually a printed leather, but she's like an animal print. She's a leopard print. So you have this really ladylike heel, and for those of you who have not tried this heel yet, I'm here to tell you that we get the best feedback based on our reorders, and that's really what it's all about, right? You order them and you reorder them right away, and that's telling us, with very much thanks, that they're selling. So this heel, though it seems perhaps a little bit high, it is 3.5 with a 1/2 inch front, so it's really just a 3-inch pitch. It's all day comfort. With the feedback that we get is amazing. So back to the style. So we have an asymmetrical front, so she's got a little bit of a sex appeal, and then she also has that hook and loop closure for extra adjustability, and that contrasting footbed where you have it in the toe and all the way around. And look at her with Dalbana. Look at her. This is one of my favorite combinations. I think she's just stupendous. I can't think of enough words to say how pretty she is together with that. So you have this matching sort of blending. She's not a matchy match because the materials are different, but she does have that little ladylike strap, and she's got a nice front flap that comes down, and then she does have an inside 3-compartment with a zip center, and then of course she has your crossbody strap. The other thing that I want to point out about her, aside from the back zipper, is look at this contrasting material here. It's all butterflies, so you've got contrasting colors. She's really cool, she's really fun, and she will look great. Can you imagine these with great dark jeans and a really cute blazer? There you go. Okay. So next style is Loverly. We love Loverly because she's kind of Loverly, right? We have limited on hands in her. We have limited stock on her right now. She's got a back zip, so she can get easy in, easy out. And she's got a peep toe front along with a peep toe right at the top. But in all the problem areas of your gal's feet, she's covered up, right? The ankle has enough room, and she has the illusion of a slimming ankle just because of the way we've cut the top. She's got the scalloped edge, and the material here is a really cool textured leather with cutouts, so the laser cuts, and see, even this flower is a little bit laser cut and cut out. And the ombre color effect here is, to me, they're gorgeous, and the colors really pop. And this is what our customers are looking for. You really need to give them, as we go forward, you really need to give them a reason to buy. Let's face it, they have everything. Where have they gone all these months? So when they come out shopping, they're dying to spend their dollars. So let's give them a reason to buy, and that's with the pop of color, and it's with something that they don't already have in their closet, and L'Artiste is the perfect brand for that. So the next style is Oh So Cool. If you were wondering how to say that, it's Oh So Cool, and she is oh so cool. Lace up front, as you can see on our model, so she can cinch her in to fit her, or she can loosen her up if the ankle is a little bit fuller. You have just the right amount of peep toe coming out here, and all these great cutouts, colors, those ombre looking. And the other thing that I want to point out is the outside solid camel on both colors comes up a little bit higher, so a little bit of a funky toe back there, that baby toe, and then perhaps even the bunion here on this side. She's very well nestled in there, so, and it's soft leather, so it's not going to hurt. And it's that all-day heel, even though she looks a little bit higher than what you perhaps might be used to. Next style is Amora, and on our model's foot is the bronze. The bronze is really pretty because she can be worn casually and dressed, and she picks up a lot of the different colors. She picks up gold, champagne, she picks up pinks and blues. And I think we showed this with one of the blue handbags, even though we have the blue style here in a metallic, and you can see the way the light hits it when I turn her in all different directions. It's just a beautiful, there's some purples, it's metallic with blues and a little bit of purples and pinks. She's an all-day fit. That was an announcement that we had, so do forgive us for that. I was trying to have the shoes dance around a little bit just to entertain you while there was no, you were going, what? Is this mic on? Who said that? One of those bad comedians. Who's this mic on? Okay, anyway. So the back of the style has a little bit of a floral design, and then when we get to the beige color, this is more of a snake print. And this is a matte finish in the leather, and again, she's got all these great cutouts and beautiful laser cutting and the metallic on the two colors. Okay, so here's our drum roll, you guys. This is Fabuflora, and this is our wow piece. This is the piece that everybody should have because she is the wow, right? Look at her. So on our model is the fuchsia, and here is the Turk. And we've got a lot of handbags that have the colors in these that are coordinating, but look at how beautiful she looks on our model's foot. So it is the same heel that we were talking about earlier, so it's 3 1/4 with the 1/2 inch front. She's got cutouts all the way up on both sides, and look at that. Ta-da! She's easy in and out. Check her out. Easy in and out, you guys. So it's all about that lace in the front. Once you lace her up, wide, narrow, full, not so full, you zippity-doo-dah her in there, and you're done. And you never have to lace her up again. She's very special. She's a lot of fun. Our model, Joanna, she wears her here around because she loves it so much. And she wore her with shorts one day, and we took a bunch of pictures of her. So really, really cool. And that's how our younger girls are going to be wearing her, with shorty shorts and really cool, tight-fitting apparel. Okay. But not to be outshined by the wowzer, we also have another wowzer, and that is glamour. So glamour is a style that we have, it has a closed back. Now, a lot of our customers don't really like an open back because they like to sometimes cover their heels, and you know who they are. You have customers like that. So glamour is, we do have limited availability on a couple of the colors, but we do have the black in stock. And look at the black. I'm just going to show you this quick so that if you want to place an order, you can do the glamour. Look at that with the HB, what does we call this? This is HB squared. And that's the one that I showed you earlier with the red heel. So I'm going to push this back out here and talk about the colors. So pink on our model's foot. She does have hook and loop closure, so she is adjustable based on the sort of the girth of the ankle there, or the top of the foot, right? Look how pretty the insoles are also. So again, shelf appeal, we let no detail go unnoticed. And then I want to talk about this, what I call our merengue, or our salsa heel. She's not quite a kitten because she's much sturdier, so she's an all-day heel, but she's got this sexy curve, and she's just a couple of inches. She's 2 3/4 with a 1/2 inch front. So that makes her an all-dayer, and she's got the multicolor snake print leathers, and really pretty, I think. And then on the same construction, in that same nice merengue or ballroom dance heel, as I call her, we have Flora Maria. Now, Flora Maria, we're showing you to her in 2 colors. We don't have any of the blue in stock, but we do have this mint in stock right now. She also is hook and loop. She's got a beautiful floral scallop front with great foot coverage, because as you can see, you see no foot cleavage, no toe cleavage at all. You've got a little bit of perfing here and lots of coloration, and again, you have beautiful shelf appeal with the insole and the floral design. Same heel, but this time we're going to show you this peep toe d'Orsay. So you do have just a little bit of peep toe in the front, just the right amount. So if the customer's got maybe she's been a little remiss in her pedicure. All she has to do is do the first couple of toes and she's good to go. But you have the contrasting snake in the front. Look how pretty it is on our model's foot. That color is the peach multi, and you have sort of a peachy orange front sort of snake print that you can see here. And you go all the way around, you have the snake print that is on the top of the heel and also on the footbed. You also have stretch here so that your foot is nestled right in there in the back of the heel. She's got a little bit of elastic. Let me see if I can show you this. Can you see that little bit of elastic in here? So that keeps your foot, your heel in there. Ah, there it is. So that keeps you right nestled in there very well. And then you have it in the 3 great colors. And again, this is a great color for that handbag, another style that will match beautifully. And here it is in the olive. How cool is that? So again, it's not really a matchy-matchy, but she's a blend, and she's really cute. She's got great colorations. The snake print's going to be a little bit different. Not all, no two will be alike. Even in our shoes, because we're all hand-painted, it's almost like you're getting one of a kind, because when you see our artisans at work, and you see all the hand painting that goes into each style, no two will be alike because each artisan works a little bit differently. One has a heavier hand with the paint, one has maybe a lighter hand, and yet the designs are all the same and the colorations will be basically all the same as well. But that's what makes the beauty of a L'Artiste handbag or shoe. Visionary is the perfect style that can be transitional. So she's closed in the front, she's got a little bit of perfing, she's got that same great salsa style thicker kitten comfortable heel. She has hook and loop with a really pretty antique brass embellishment, and then she's got a little bit of rickracking here on the edging, which I think is really cool. Plus those etched all around the perfs and that and the laser cutting daisies. So it's all etched daisy design, and the array of colors here are the perfect colors to bring in. I'm sure your customers, you know, they have a basic black shoe, but do they have a basic black shoe that looks like this with highs and lows and grays and all hand tooling and all hand painting design? Do they have anything like that with an all-day heel where the top of the heel has that nice hand tool design here and a solid bottom? And all these great colors. How about the gray? Really cool. A reason to buy as far as a customer. We need to give them reasons to buy, and L'Artiste does that. So Bewitched Flora. This was our summer booty, and we have a little bit in stock right now, very limited, but we do have some fall colors, and we love the Bewitched style, and we just changed the name based on the design up top. So this is all leather, and she's got a little bit of a sort of a brushed front toe. She's a granny style or a vintagey style, which is very, very popular. It's still trending as we go forward. And then, like I said earlier, once you lace up the front, depending on the girth of your customer's foot, all you do is you zippity-doo-dah her in and out, and look at how pretty the lining is. We even have like a velvety printed peacock feather design, and that goes for mostly all the boots that we have in the fall season. So if you are looking for some fall boots, you do have this color for your customer who's perhaps in a warmer climate or going on vacation to a warmer climate, and then we have more of the winter textile and leather combinations that are at once for fall that you can bring in right away. When we talk about bestsellers, Jivvy is right up there with the best of them. So Jivvy has that sort of shabby chic look, right? Where she's got all these mixed designs. She's got a wool blend design in the houndstooth. She's got some stitching detail here, but they're really not stitches. They're hand-painted design on the bottom of the leather heel. She's got a nice curvy leather heel here. You see hook and loop with an adjustable buckle. Lots of foot coverage in the front. Look how pretty it is on our model in that yellow color. And then of course you have the black with metallic, and this minty color with really pretty nice shading colors there. You've got the laser cutouts on the top and also a scalloped edge. Her sister came before. So this was the sister that was birthed first, and this is Jive. And Jive was the first one that we developed in the shabby chic style, and you all reacted so well, and you still are. I mean, she's reordering really well, and we thank you for that. So she's a little bit of darker coloration. This, in the case of us in Florida, where even though we're warm all year round, and in some of your warmer climate areas, we still wear our sandals all year round, but we do change our colors. So perhaps maybe this would be a great colorway to go into a colder season. And we have the same hook and loop adjustability in our quarter strap and all this hand painted design on the uppers. And we wanted to show you a new purse that matches pretty well with this, and this is HB Exquisite. So again, she's not a perfect match, but she's a perfect blend. And she's fun, and she's flirty, and she has a little bit of a close body style. I'm going to push you down here so you can see her strap. This is her strap. She's got that printed snake strap. It's the perfect strap to keep close to your body. So if you're walking and you need a little bit of the extra room, look how wide she opens. She's pretty incredible as far as what she can carry, and you can see that sort of accordion look from the sides. And she opens up and she'll carry everything that you need and really not weigh you down too much either. So Jive was the best style, and so is Avnia. Avnia is another bestseller, and when you look at Avnia, she has that totally closed up back. She still has that hook and loop. She's got a really nice platform front, and let me give you some measurements. So she's 2.5 inches in the front, in the back heel, and she's got a 3/4 inch pitch. So when you look at how she's looking on our model, it's a little bit big on our model, as you'll see, but our model is a little bit smaller as far as our samples go. So you can see she's got just a little bit of a peep toe, really, really pretty. She's wearing our black on the model, and then here you have your mint and your camel with really pretty multicolored daisies, and look at the bag here. So this is a fun coloration that you can blend in, and even the both colors, because again, we want to show our customers that they should have fun with this line. Okay, so you have a front pocket here for easy in and out, and then you also have an open pocket here with a nice canvas crossbody shoulder strap. Next style is Floridacious, and she's so cute, cute, cute. So those of us who wear a lot of jewelry on our toe rings and ankle straps, here you have jewelry for your ankle just with your footwear, just with your shoe. So you have a workable buckle with stretch behind here, and you have this beautiful floral cutout multicolored design that, when, as you can see on our model's foot, almost looks like an ankle bracelet, right? Really pretty, very delicate, very dainty, and yet she's got this great leather stacked type heel, which is very, very sturdy. Look at the flexibility here, all day comfort. And the other thing that I want to point out here is that the insole looks like it has stitching details, but that's all hand embossed to look like stitches. So again, great shelf appeal, really fun, can be worn both casually and dress. Another bestseller for us is Parchetta, and I'm going to show you her sibling, Parchelle, at the same time, because that way you can see the whole color assortment, and maybe Joe, you can open up the screen so that we can get all these together. Okay, so Parchetta on our model, as you can see, she's a little bit different because she's got some really pretty floral cutouts, and she's got that nice scalloped edge in the front. Okay, so we have the 3 colors. She's got lots of great foot coverage, as you can see, and then the back is also more of a solid. She's all lined, so she's got adjustability in the quarter strap, lots of flexibility, and the fact that this is our all-day heel, one of our most popular heels that we have, with the inlay leather on the top. And then her sister, that I call her sister, is Parchelle, has all of these additional colors, and I wanted to put them all together because we do have at once availability, and I wanted you to know that, and I wanted you to see the array of color, because look at what you can do on the selling floor. Look at how you can create this beautiful assortment with all the colors based on not repeating anything, right? They're all different. They all give your customers reason to buy multiple colors, because I can guarantee that once your customer puts this on their foot and she buys one color, she will be back for additional colors. That's the type of style these are. So I'm just going to kind of take them away. Our model right now is showing you the style Parchelle, and then we're going to move right on to the next style. Okay, Susietta. Susietta is really, really special because she's got this slight wedge that is wrapped in I'm going to call her like a Missoni type of material. Look at all the beautiful colorations that you see here. And as we get a little bit closer, as Joe moves that in a little bit, thank you, Joe, you can see all the different, doesn't it look like exactly like a Missoni knit? So there you have it, a wrap around on all of the colors, the blue on our model's foot, and here she is in the gray. And she has contrasting, great, great dimensional leather flowers. Also has a padded back strap with hook and loop closure. I think I'm a little bit, yeah, there you go. And I just wanted to show you how cool this looks. So we have HB Cirque. Okay, there is no front and back in this case. Look how great she looks with the green. So really what we're doing is we're picking up that contrasting flower here, and this is all hand painted. And the fact that these ombres are going through not only the handbag, but also the hand painting ombres on the shoes or on the sandals, I think that's really special, and that's what your customers are looking for. They're looking again for reason to buy. We're open stock, so if you're not really sure, just get your belly sizes, get a couple of pieces, and then you'll be able to fill in. And that's the joy of working with us, because we're, well, one of the many joys of working with us. I know you have representation, your reps are always the best, and they're always there to help you, and then you have your customer service team right here in the office as well. And then you have great product, right, with open stock. Okay. So Rosalind. Rosalind is also a D'Orsay style, and she's got this unbelievably fun, flexible rubber heel. And I'm going to show you, there you go. You can see how I'm not going to say kooky, but she's kind of like a kooky heel, right? She's very artistic. She's very cool. She's got lots of flexibility. She's low enough so that you can wear her all day comfort, lots of padding. And she's got that sexy inside dip, as D'Orsays do. She's got the ombre coloration here. And as colorful as they are, they're kind of neutral. So they're going to go with everything, even with this green-blue combination and the yellow flower and the green on our model's foot. It matches everything. So it's a red multi here, and then you have the green multi, and then this is the blue multi. Okay. Same construction, and a bestseller for us, as many of you know, and thank you for all your reorders. Joe, you need to open up this a little bit, please. Okay. So Lovella is, as many of you know, a bestseller because you've had her and you've reordered her. Look at the great colorations you have here. And again, these are all hand painted, and you can see the highs and the lows of these ombre paints. The yellow and this beautiful sky and the blue. So you could even bring these in now. We do have inventory in stock, and even on the one that we showed you prior on the Rosalind, that is also in stock for at-once delivery. So you can see, again, you can make a wonderful presentation in the store. You can pick up a couple of handbags and just sort of subliminally suggest the sale. These will have a hook and loop closure, and they do have just enough of that peep toe in the front for that all-day comfort. And I just want to show you, she is really flexible, very comfortable, and amazing foot coverage. And because she's so soft, no matter what the foot ailments your customer might have, because these are all leather uppers, her foot will just blend into the upper and become her perfect custom fit. Maria Loves is a little higher, and she's got like this rough out great heel. She's a little higher in the fact that she is approximately, as far as the heel length, she's probably height rather. That's 3-inch and a 1-inch platform here. She's got that back zip. Get this back zip open for us. Okay, so she's easy in and out. And you can see all the highs and lows of this red color, this red multi, with a beautiful T-strap effect of all these dimensional hand-painted flowers and all of the great cutouts. So she's really cool. She's got a sort of a rugged, almost a lug bottom in the front, and you can see, oops, there's a label. You can see how flexible she is also, and super duper comfortable because she has that higher platform in the front. And I just want to show you really quickly how pretty this Lotus, HB Lotus, blends with Maria Loves in the red. Really pretty. This is one of my favorite handbags. She's really special just in the way, in the materials and all this lotus design, and she's got this beautiful flap and great hardware as far as a zipper. And she's got a wonderful single compartment with lots of little cubby holes and lots of little pouches, and they're all lined in leather as well. So she's a real beauty. She's a stunner. And she's also in camel. Tammy. Tammy's super cute. She's got that same sort of rough out heel that we just talked about in Style Marie loves. She's sort of edgy in the fact that it's rounded, and she's got that sexy turn in as far right here in that concave sort of inside. And the thing that I like about her, aside from all the great foot coverage that you get, so the customer who's got, again, who needs to cover up some of the things about her feet that she might not love, is, and all these great cutouts and really pretty, all the ombre affecting, is the two-tone. So this hand-painted detailing on the on this brown color, I think we call this color is called gray. So she has an abstract sort of a rough out color in the orange there, and then also in the blue she's a little bit more tonal. And then on our model's fit, which is the gray, she is also a little bit tonal. Okay, I own her. I own a lot of shoes, you guys can imagine, right? But I own Believe. I love her. At first, I was like, when we were developing her and we were shopping the heel market, we went and we saw this heel. So imagine just seeing this heel, okay? You don't see anything else, you see this heel, and you're going, what the heck is that? And then you see it's attached to like this, and you're going, oh my gosh, how crazy is that? But then when we put it all together, and we'll have a couple of uppers to show you, they just worked, and they're so comfortable. I can wear this all day long at the show. So let me talk a little bit about her. So she's got a little space here in between, and she nestles right up in there, and then she's got this sort of steampunk looking, I don't know what to call her, but she's sort of steampunky. Look at the waves that you see on the bottom part of the platform, right? So the heel height here and the platform is 3.5 to the top of the insole, and she's about a 1 inch when you factor in the front part of here. So like I said, I have her, I own her, I wear her all day long. I love her, and I love the way she sort of elongates my leg here because it's the color of my skin. We do have this color in stock, and the blue is on our model's foot is a little bit more limited. So I would get them. I would get them right away while we still have inventory. I would try them. Again, we want our customers to come into your stores and say, wow, I have to have that. I don't have that in my closet already. I don't own that. Oh, give me 2. Okay, so the same construction that we just saw in Believe is in Shelley. And you can see there's a little bit different style here. She is still hook and loop, but she's got a more of an asymmetrical look here. So you can see this asymmetrical look and 2 flowers on our model's foot in that yellow. How pretty is that? So you've got these great flowers. So you have the dichotomy of a steampunk looking sort of rugged and sort of quirky outsole, and then you have the feminine upper with those 2 really pretty soft leather flowers with a little bit of a embellishment right in the middle of those flowers. She's all day comfort, and we do have stock on this too. Oh, I'm gonna show you this bag. Okay, so Navix. She's pretty cool with the red, right? I mean, of course we know she's going to go with black. We already know that. She even looks great with the yellow. And we love black and white. Everybody loves black and white, and we can wear her with everything all year round. And that's what's so special about this particular bag. So the flowers go all the way on both sides, and in the back, she's just a nice simple contrast stitch, and you can see a little bit of the flowers. Thanks, Joe. You can see a little bit of the flowers. So if you decided that you didn't feel very flowery that day, or you wanted to go out in the rain and water your flowers in the front, you have an option of both ways. Really cool, right? And again, black and white goes with everything. Oh, I can even show you with this next style. Okay, so we still have Navix out here, but this is Nisgara. Now, Nisgara on our model's foot in the blue, you can see she's got a little bit more coverage than what we've been seeing. So you have all this open lace work here, and then you have this great, great antique brass embellishment with this little bit of a flap. You can see how soft and smushy the leathers are here. So your foot is going to just sort of nestle right in there with great foot coverage. The only part of the foot that's showing here is just a little bit of the top of the gal's foot. So any part of her foot that she doesn't want to show on both sides, they're covered up, nestled in there, nice and soft, and then there's this easy on, easy off inside zip. So again, this could be an all year rounder, and we do have we do have stock, so she is available. So we're going to need a full screen for this one, Joe. This is style Desi. So those of you who know Desi, and I think everybody knows Desi, right? Personally, in one way or another. I'm not going to be able to get all the colors in here in a nice way, but how about that? Ah, there we go. So we have a little pyramid effect here. Desi, as you can see, has multiple colors. And the reason Desi has multiple colors is because she's worthy. She is worthy of all these colors, and they all sell. So think about the story that you can tell in the store if you made a really nice sort of pinwheel effect, and you made a little circle design, and you put her in here, and then you put a handbag in the middle that perhaps looks like this. Okay? Which goes with everything, right? So Desi has HB applique in the middle, and you can see all the colors go with her. But I just want to point out there's a white multi with a floral design. You have yellows, purples, pinks. You have this beautiful, beautiful dimensional flower with a million petals. On our model's foot, you can see how great the orange looks, and here's the yellow, and she is flexible with this rubber bottom. She's sturdy, she's all day, she's the girl that your customers are going to get out of her slippers for, and they're going to move into Desi in multiple colors. So she's in stock at once. Try her if you haven't, and for those of you who have continuously supported Desi, thank you so much, and we will continue to build upon the program. Tempest. So Tempest comes in 3 colors, and the blue on our model's foot is just, she's really, really pretty. She's got a little bit of edging that you can see on the ombre effect, and it has like a purple effect. But what I want to point out is the outsole. So she's got a very gentle pitch. She's approximately 1 3/4 and 1 1/4 in the front, but she's got all this beautiful multicolored jute stitching on the outside all the way around to give her a little bit more, I'm going to say a little bit more artistry is one way. She's sort of like a T-strap. She's got that double T, and she's got this beautiful, beautiful rose in multi ombre-ish sort of highs and lows in a contrasting or tone-on-tone color. And I say tone-on-tone or contrasting because the blue has the contrast, as does the gray, and the camel has more of a tonal flower. But again, because it's all hand painted and all of these colors are based on the artisans that do the hand painting, it may be a little lighter in places, a little darker in others. Always have nice padding on all of our styles, and this style that we are showing with her is HB Burkle. She's got a little hidden zipper under here. Do you see this? So HB Burkle's got like this little hidden sort of pouch, and again, she's got a really pretty, that same, I'm going to pull the lining out a little bit so you can see her. She's got that really pretty, shiny, velvety peacock feather lining. And of course, the inside is also the same. And she's got paper, but she's got nooks and crannies, and she's got lots of pouches. Okay. Next style is style Virgie. She's also in stock. What can I say about Virgie? She looks high, but really has a very gentle slope. She is on the back a 3-inch and 1 1/4, 1 3/4 in the front. She's got a hook and loop. She's got a great insole with lots of etched design for great shelf appeal. Lots of hand painted design, and this is one of the designs that you saw our artisans working on in the video at the beginning of the presentation. This is one of the designs that you saw. So you've got whip stitching, you've got hand painting, you've got flowers, you've got jute, you've got wrapping, you've got everything here. And her sibling is also that same hand painted design, and this is style Guayas. Guayas is more of a cork looking heel. She's got a really nice platform in the front, and she's got 3 3/4 and 1 1/4 here, and she looks really nice with HB November. So I'm going to have to move a little faster because I am running out of time. So I'm going to zippity-doo-dah through here and really spend a lot of time on the things that I think are important, such as the insoles here. Look at the shelf appeal that your customers will have. The floral design, the working buckle here with both flowers on the outside and also on the inside. You've got multicolored straps, snake print leather, okay? And the wrapping of the leather goes all the way around. Beautiful style, very, very slight pitch. She's got the 3 3/4 heel and the 1 1/4 on the platform. Next style is Lola Rose. Lola Rose is a wedge with that rope bottom and the multicolored stitching with a snake print on the upper part of the wedge. She's got a great hook and loop embellished buckle on the top. It's almost got a western. There's a lot of scroll work there. She's got a squared off front, slightly squared off, and she's got amazing lots of padding on the inside, and this is a great place to do a white multi because there's not a lot of white multis in the marketplace. Oh, I'm slipping. Thank you. Okay, I get excited. I know. I get carried away here. Okay, and her sister is Style Anne Marie, who's a bestseller, and as you can see on our model's foot in the red, you can see the padding on the back of that ankle. So it's super comfortable. She comes up a little bit higher, but that's all padded. And this quarter strap loop, she is hook and loop closure, but she's also got a little keeper in the back so that that loop stays nicely in place. Same construction that we just talked about with that snake print on the outsole and that jute, colorful wrap inlay jute with the pretty flowers on the outsole, on the outside. Embrace. Embrace is one of my favorites. I like to talk about her, and she's got a sister. I'm going to show them to you together. So on our model's foot, you're looking at Embrace. So she is your slide. She's got great colors. Look how beautiful she's going to match with a simi. Okay, just to give you an idea on, this is a belly bag or a fanny wrap, whatever we want to call her. I call her a belly bag. But there's a great, great way to wear it. You can wear her around her waist, across body. You can wear her as a clutch. But I want to talk about Embrace. So Embrace has an adjustable hook and loop closure there. She's got this wonderful lotus flower leather design cut out in the back. As you can see, when our model turns around to the full back, you'll be able to see all the pretty colors that match back into the uppers. So on our model's foot is the orange multi, and then here we have the turquoise multi. When you turn back around to the front, you can see that that flower matched and tied right back into the uppers with these really pretty 3 jeweled centered stones in the middle. And her sister, which I like to talk about together, her sister's name is Carnet. And Carnet has the same beautiful little lotus, like this yoga lotus flower in the back. And she's got this jute wrapping that she sits on top of nicely. But for those, again, who can't do the grippies with their toes, we wanted to give them the opportunity for a back strap and a full open adjustability. And here's where I get to show you how cool the inside is with that nice henna design on that tattoo. And that gives great shelf appeal. And that's the prettiness, that the subtleties that your customers and your customers will love, and some of the details that we're so painstakingly pay attention to, because that's what's special. Sometimes the things that don't always show are the things that we love the most, right? Okay. Next style is Wallesta. Now the Wallesta is very, very interesting because there's a lot going on here. I'm going to try to spend as much time as I can on her. So her wrapped wedge is also hand painted, and she's all laser cut, and she's got the same matching flowers with the shiny parachute spots as you see on the T-strap on the front. And as our model turns around, you can see in all the colors, so that design is carried through onto the outsole. And then as you go to the front, you have all these beautiful parachute spots, all these beautiful laser cut flowers and lots of different colorations. She's very, very pretty. She's very feminine, and yet at the same time, she's kind of edgy with those parachute spots. She's flexible, she's padded, she's soft, and she looks pretty cool with a little, like, a sort of like a surprise, right? You wouldn't necessarily think about putting a zebra print sphere bag with this nice, pretty, feminine black with lots of color. So there's just something about the pop of this that we really liked. Landy. So Landy is a very subtle sort of story here, because you can't see the mesh until you get really close. So in between these triple straps on each segment here, the ankle strap, also the asymmetrical strap, and then also what you see at the ankle, is in between is a little bit of a mesh. So you have your floral material, you have your hook and loop, you have a really pretty leather flower, and then you have the overlay cork design. So you've got a lot going on. It's really pretty. She's very elegant, and she's all day comfortable. Same construction for style enticing. Enticing has been with us. She's got great sex appeal. She's an easy slide. You slide her in, you slide her out, you kick her off. You probably won't kick her off because you'll forget you have her on. She's so comfortable. And then you have the leather going all the way around on the outside. So the leather actually, even though she's a cross strap in the front, as you can see, from the side as you look at our model's foot, she's all the way in the back. And this is that same design that you were seeing our artisans on their hand painting in the beginning of that video. And if you need that video, you just talk to your rep and they can get it for you. You can download it and also play it in the store if you have some sort of a trunk show, which our reps are happy to do for you. Okay, Shayla. The specialness about Shayla is that this metallic outside wrap on the wedge, I think, is really what makes her pop out a little bit more than your sort of average bear, right? So aside from how pretty she is on the uppers with that nice asymmetrical flower, she does have the hook and loop closure, so you can tighten her up as needed. And you've got some splashes of hand painting in the front toes of all of these and then all the way around the outsoles. And I wanted to show you this bag because she's really fun. This is HB Butterflies, and one of the things that I have to tell you about this bag is that really cracked me up and I thought was so clever, is my girlfriend uses her as a dog carrier for her poodle. She puts her poodle in here. Then everybody, you know, it's just really a conversation piece. We originally did this as a beach bag, stadium bag, and then we have the removable bag inside, and then she has it as a poodle, her poodle carrier, which is really cute. I'm just going to stuff her back in there. And it really, I wanted to show you, she really looked nice with the Shayla. Pinrio. Pinrio is fun because she's got lots of jewels. We had a lot of fun picking out all the jewels for her. She's got 1, 2, 3 big giant jewels, 3 across here, and then 1 big giant one. She's got the hook and loop. She's got a cork bottom, and you can see the leather goes all the way, the wrap goes all the way down to the bottom with lots of colors. So she matches everything in your closet and in all 3 colors. And you can see, I haven't talked about pricing or anything, but just as a reminder, you can show the catalog to your customers because inside the catalog, as you know, that 939509 on the left-hand corner of the screen there, they can't tell that 3950 is 3950. They can't tell when you say, well, I have this style if you'd like to see it, or I have another color, and then you can do special orders, and that's what's so great about it. Plus, we have our e-service. You can order it yourself. The inventory is live. You can see what we have, on and on and on, for all the great reasons that you love working with L'Artiste and with the Spring Step brands. Okay, so next style is Pinrio, and Pinrio has a really nice mixed media going on here. You have metallic textile straps intertwined with the hand-painted leather strap. You have hook and loop. You've got some massage bubbles on the insole, and again, you've got the leather which wraps right around. Well, actually, this is the textile part, and the leather is on the top. You've got the textile design in that metallic wrapping all the way around the bottom, and also you have a really nice little stud design here. And this is a snake sort of design that works really well with the style that we call, what do we call this? HB Python. So there's a really nice blend there, and this is a traditional saddle type bag. So she does have the snap, and she also has a zip on the top. She's a crossbody or a shoulder strap, however you prefer to wear her. And there's just a really nice blend in the way that she looks. Style Mechai is a backstrap style that has some mixed media also. So she's got the PU upper here, and she's all wrapped in an authentic jute rope wrapping here. She's got lots of padding and lots of flexibility, and then she also has 1, 2, three adjustable straps, hook and loop, for extra added accommodations for your customer's foot. Okay. And she also has a workable back strap. Kina is also adjustable 3 ways. 1, 2, 3. She's got a really nice high instep here, and like I can push my finger in here and you can see how soft and how much padding is here. I'm barely touching the insole, but she's got memory foam up the yin right here. You can see her here, and you can see the way also our model's foot sort of sinks right in there with lots of comfort. And then you have all the adjustability of these straps, so no matter what size and shape and swelling or non-swelling or shrinking of the foot happens, you can adjust it easily. Okay, so style Ortiz. Ortiz is really cool, and she's trend right with what's going on right now. I think she's the perfect slip-on. She is hook and loop with these beautiful buckles that will be adjustable if necessary, but once you hook and loop her, you're good to go. She's got some great colorations here, and what I like to talk about especially is from the inside. Okay, so there you have a really pretty red on our model's foot, and this really nice pretty color here that we call gray, and then a really nice pretty color mint. And then when you turn her around on the outside, look what we got going on here. You got lots of color, lots of joy, lots of pop. You've got some purple with the gray, you got some blue and pink with the mint, so you've got some great combinations, and I'm telling you, these are going to be all day wearers. They've got even shelf appeal on the insole. Your customers are not going to want to take them off, and they're going to want them in every color, as I do. Style Mira is in stock, as some of the other styles that I sort of went over pretty fast. They're in stock for now, if you need them, depending on where you're located. Mira is a bestseller for us, and she's got a lot going on for her. This white is particularly pretty. She's got some contrasting snake print leather on the uppers that contrast all the solid colors. So you have a white, a tan, and also that gray. You've got these really pretty antique embellishments on that hook and loop closure, and you have a cork outsole with the leather going around to the bottom and wrapping right around there. You've got lots of flexibility and comfort, and they also have the massage bumps on the insole. The cousin to Mira, Salin, is also in stock. Salin is a little bit more classic. She's a little simpler. She's got the hand-painted straps and the quarter strap, and that go all the way around and over the cork bottom, but the fronts are smooth and plain and just very classic, very elegant, very simple, very nice foot coverage, just enough of your pedicure showing, not big long toes, just enough of the top of those toes. And then her sibling is style Quilana. Quilana has a little bit more strappy things going on. You have 1, and you have 2, and then you have the back one. So you have 3. Lots of adjustability. So your stable strap is that cross strap right in the middle, and everything else is adjustable. So there's a really nice snug fit, and it is a custom fit for you. The insole has super duper padding. She's very flexible and soft, and this cork bottom will also just fit right into your body as your foot's shape after just a couple of wearings. The other thing I want to point out is there's some really nice trio of stud detail on both the adjustable straps. Style Swan. We are in stock in the navy, which is what I'm showing you here. She's got a nice gentle pitch. Her dimensions are 2.5 in the back and 3/4 in the front. She does have some really nice strap detail, a little bit of asymmetrical, so it gives her a little bit more sex appeal. Her foot is nestled right in there in the front, and a very, very pretty, dainty floral design, hand painted with a separate floral design. Each strap is hand painted in almost a separate design. So she's really cool, and to really enjoy her and really see all the work that went into her, you have to take a closer look. Really cool. A great jean style, a great sort of summer dress style. And in the same similar construction, we have Thavana. And I love Thavana because she's got these great westerny type scrolled buckles in an antique brass, and also a keeper. So that's pretty cool, where you have both the buckle and the keeper, and they are hook and loop adjustable. Okay, so you can nestle your foot in there exactly where she needs to be, and you can see that nice gentle slope and also that flexibility. And her sister, I'm going to show them to you together because they are siblings, okay, is the Tanja. The Tanja also has hook and loop adjustability, and she's got the trio going on here, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so she opens up all the way, and you can see that pretty insole right on that footbed and the flowers. So your customers are automatically drawn to not only the outside of our sandals, but also the insoles, which really make a nice presentation on the selling floor. So you have the red and you have that mint. And I believe we are also in stock here, although it is limited. So acetia. We are in stock here, and this looks really great when you see it on our model's foot. And there's a lot going on here because you have metallic braided straps, as you can see, and there's this T-strap effect with these antique buttons. A large one right in the front, and then the 2 smaller ones here on that T-strap. She is hook and loop closure on the quarter strap, and she also does have a hand-painted strap right in the middle. Lots of flexibility on the massage bumps, and then the coup de resistance here is, look at this printed cork-like heel. These are all really pretty flowers and sort of leaves, not so much flowers. There's some flowers in there, but it's more of a leaf design, which I think is pretty cool. And then these nice fall type darker colors. Okay. Next style is sporty. Sporty's sliding away here. So sporty is a great answer to a slipper, right? So if somebody is wanting to hang out in the house, but they don't want to wear their house slippers, we have limited stock in the colors, but we do have black, I believe, in stock. So she's a nice clog style with your hook and loop closure. You've got a great design in the front. You've got the cork bottom, so she's super comfortable with all this padding and wonderful colorations. You can even wear her with a sock in some of the climates where you need it, but I'm wearing my sporties and my clogs. I own a dozen or 2 pairs of clogs. I wear them all year round, and if I get cold, I put a sock on. So I own Lizzie, of course. I haven't told you all the other ones that I own, but I do own Lizzie, and I'm telling you that I own her because she's all day comfortable. I have her in purple. But we have these 4 colors in stock right now, and you can see that she's got full coverage in the front with just a little bit of that sexy dip that you can see, so that when the customer looks down and she looks down at her feet, she doesn't see, you know, a full, like a full sort of thing or on her vamp, but she says a little bit of a sex with a little, you know, like a little something something there. And she is also a stretch buckle in the back. She's got lots of padding. I wear her at the trade shows because I can wear her all day long and not ever think about my feet. And that's what we want, right? We want footwear that we can stay in all day and not ever think about. Next style is spiky. And spiky is the same construction. The only difference here is that she's got this really pretty floral, hand-painted floral design. She also has the hook and loop adjustability, and she's got the floral design in the leather and then the laser cut, all hand-painted. It goes all the way around. So we're sticking with the flowers on the outside only, as you can see on our model, the blue, and then matches the front floral design there. It's all hand painted. Again, this is a great alternative to some slippers. These are those indoor outdoors, so that when you find yourself all day long in the house, you won't ever even need to kick them off because they're so comfortable. And then when she goes outside to the supermarket, she's not wearing her furry slippers. She's wearing her indoor outdoors. Can I have Lizzie too? So so we showed you Lizzie before, and now I want to show you Lizzie Rose. And with the success of Lizzie, the all-dayer, we really wanted to spiff her up in a way that would enable, oh, here's your basic, thank you. So here's your Lizzie, okay? She's your core, and she's your basic. She's an indoor, all-day out seller. And then we added some floral design. Look how pretty the camel is on our model's foot. So she's the exact same all-day silhouette. She's got that really nice, sexy little dip. And these hand-painted roses on the front, I think they're spectacular. I love them. And then we also have we put the same flower on the outside. There's just something about this that I just love. Okay, so there you go, a love. Okay. So potpourri Dunes and Potpourri. I'm going to show them to you together because we started with Potpourri, and now on your model you're seeing Potpourri Dunes, and she's a printed leather, and we also have her, we started with the Potpourri. Now this was a bestseller, as was Lizzie, and as is Lizzie, and we just wanted to spoof her up. There you go, you have both. Perfect, thank you. So on your model's right foot, on the left side of your screen, you have the Potpourri, and then on the Dunes is on the other side. So you have a really nice hook and loop closure here with great foot coverage and lots of laser cutting and all-day comfort on the cork bottom with lots of padding. I mean, I think she speaks for herself in all the different colors. And we do have that once availability on the solid Potpourri, not on the Dunes. That's a new one. Okay. Next style is Samya. Samya is really cool because she has, she's got a toe loop first. Okay, so she's got a toe loop in the front. She's got this ring on the outside that is hook and loop. So she's got that adjustable fit. She's got lots of padding on the inside. As you can see, I'm barely touching her. And then the other thing I like about her is the welt on the insole, on the outsole, it's all diamonds. So it's like, ooh, it's very subtle, and that's what we like about some of the details that we, we're like, oh, what can we put on the welt? Let's put some inlaid diamonds on there. She's got sort of a clear bottom sole. It's hard to see her until you get really close up here, but this is almost see-through here. And she's got lots of flexibility and comfort, and she looks great on our model's foot. And she is nestled right in there with that asymmetrical top vamp with all that hand painting and cutout design. Tiffanel, she's a bestseller. She's a nice slip-on. She's got the double hook and loop straps with an antique brass buckle with a little bit of a roller. All hand painting design. She's got that stitched upper that you can see on the outside that goes right into the outsole in the cork. Very flexible. She has a sister. Her sister's name is Zeta. Zeta has the same construction with that contrast white or off-white stitching on the cork outsole. Lots of flexibility. Inside details on that etching. She also is hook and loop, and she has a nice stretch on the inside that will move with you. Plus you have that asymmetrical design on the front, which I think is a very interesting and also very comfortable. Next style is Delphia. So Delphia has full coverage in the back. So again, for the gals who don't want to show their heel and they have some sort of heel issue, and also just a little bit of a peep toe. She's a cross between a clog and a Mary Jane. Mary Janes are trending really well right now, as you know. They're calling it the baby doll. This is a great example of the baby doll, and you're seeing all the movie stars and wearing those baby dolls as we're in this, this COVID thing. Lots of comfort, that same construction with the stitch. As you can see on the outside, this solid piece of leather here keeps the foot nestled right in there, as you can see in our model's foot. She's just nestled really comfortably in there, and the perfect amount of peep, I think. So just that perfect 2 toes and maybe a little peep of the third. And then the other bag that I wanted to show you here with Delphia is the HB bucket. And she looks pretty cool with Delphia here in this color, and Joe's gonna open up the screen a little bit. So she's got, buckets are a classic, they never go out of style. She's got super smushy leather that's lined in the laser cut here with that solid bottom. And of course she does open up very, very wide, as you can see. And then she has a great adjustable strap that you can wear either short or long with nice sort of sailboat hardware, if you will. Talk about comfort, talk about insole, talk about flexibility. So Glennie has it all. She's got a really, really nice memory foam instep here. And when our model turns to show us the inside of her foot, you can see how beautiful, thank you, you can see how beautiful her foot is for a high instep girl or somebody who needs to keep that arch support going on, that might have plantar fasciitis and they need to wear something in the house. This is the perfect, perfect sandal. So it does have a little bit of stretch here, just a teeny bit, and nice antique brass embellishments up the front and multicolor design, which I think are really kind of special. Very super duper comfortable. And her sister's name is Novato, and Novata is the same construction. As you can see how beautiful the foot nestles right in there with all day comfort. She's got adjustability here, here, and here. So she's got a triple treat there. Opens all the way all hand-painted design, all open stock. We do have stock in her, and she's got that antique embellishment there. And again, all-day flexibility, comfort on this memory foam. Jerlene. I like Jerlene a lot because she's a little bit different. So yes, she's got that same construction or similar construction that we've been showing. Lots of flexibility, but look at all this. 1, 2, 3, 4. She opens up all the way, so lots and lots of adjustability. She even has a little bit of a padded back strap in the back, and this is that T-strap effect with the multicolored, let's put her away. With that multicolored, you can see the multicolored braid straps there. They're really pretty, and that's in between each of the hand-painted straps that you see. Yogi is a new style that we're showing you, and she has lots of flexibility. Also, she's got the massage cushions on the inside, and she also has adjustability ×3. The only stable strap is that really nice sort of sexy. This is an outdoorsy look, so if you can call an outdoorsy look sexy, I think anything with that sort of curvy, sort of asymmetrical strap has a little bit of a sex appeal. This is all hand painted, and I really wanted to point out that these buckles have a little bit of a keeper, and they're very pretty antique-y with lots of engraving and lots of scroll work. Okay. Santorini is a bestseller for us. She just continues to sell day in and day out. I love the white. Let's talk about, I think you'll be able to see some of the details better when we get to the camel. So you have a toe loop here. You have great stitched construction where the stitching goes all the way around, and the upper is stitched exactly onto the outsole, so it's all the way around. All of this hand painting detail, front, back, side, upper, and the pretty stones that you see on this floral here. This is an adjustable strap with the buckle. And great colorations. This is a customer favorite. We get reorders like every day on this style. And her sibling is a little bit higher, and she's also stitch construction. She's got contrast snake design to her, but she's also got that toe loop that we like, and also an asymmetrical wider strap hook and loop construction with a really pretty flower. Wonderful hand painting, and I especially like the color combinations that we did with the contrasting snake print with that stitching design and the upper hand painted designs. I think the color, and on our model she's wearing the purple, just think the colors are really, really pretty. And a lot of our customers love this sort of gentle sloping wedge. Style Lay. Lay is a super duper winner for us. She is very flexible. She's very, very lightweight. She has hook and loop closure. She's got that cross sort of multi-strap upper and a cork-like bottom with a sort of a driver for that back part of the heel. She's super duper lightweight and an all like a customer favorite also. And then the next styles that I want to show you, I'm going to show them to you sort of in tandem because it's all the same construction. So we're going to start with Cayman, which is the slide. And we absolutely love this construction because the outsoles have a little bit of the leather going down, but it also has the same pop of color as the uppers. So you can really, really pop and freshen up your floor just with all the different colors. I'm even going to show you the black here on the next style. So you have even a black with all metallics. So it's all hand painted with some metallic design. And this is Cayman. And then when we get to our next style, the sibling, this is Sumaka. So Sumaka is, again, the back strap. She is a buckle back strap, and she has the dual adjustability for the upper. And again, that same great matching outsole. And we wanted to show you the handbag that we selected to go with Sumaka. And this is Satchel. This is, I think this is 8th Beach Satchel. And let's see what else we have here. Yeah, Sashinau, okay? And she's a great sort of satchel bag, front and back. You have a little pouch in the front for your phone and your keys and, you know, just the at-once things that you need. Same construction is Pillow. Okay, so Pillow, here you see her in the peach and also in the turk with that same construction with the matching outsole. And then we're moving right along to another sibling, Joelina. Joelina has the back strap that is adjustable, and she also has 1, 2, 3 hook and loop closures. Great colorations here, as you can see. Another real winner for us, and these are in stock. The next sibling in the group is Mavish. Mavish is also the back strap, so she's asymmetrical with a quarter strap adjustable strap, and you can see the insoles match the outsole on all 4 colors, and you have that really pretty pearl centered floral up that asymmetrical strap. Same construction again, and this is Goody. Goody has multi flowers here. There's 2 layers of flower, plus you have stones in the middle, which are really pretty, and they're encased in an antique brass setting. And this also has hook and loop closure with a padded back strap. And then we're going to move along into a slightly more athletic look, which is really cool, and this is style Ilona. So Ilona has almost a sneaker effect that you can see on our model's foot. So she is flexible, and you can see that she's got the sneaker effect, but on the top of the outsole you have sort of what we call the midsole that is totally wrapped in this, I'm going to sort of like a bubbly sort of print. The leather upper is adjustable with the hook and loop on both straps, including the asymmetrical strap. So you have a triple treat there on your straps. Okay. Black, blue, white, and red. And in a similar active inspired outsole, you have a Lauren. Now Lauren's really cool because she's patent leather. So that in itself is really special. And you have your white, black, red, and yellow, so you have all the colors. So this outsole, which is a little bit more active inspired, is a little bit splayed out with sort of a dash and dot outsole design. On the welt, on the upper here, on this welt, in the contrasting off-white, is where it sits on the midsole here, and then also your padded footbed. So even though she looks pretty high, she's 3.5 inches here and 1 1/4 inch here, so you can see the gentle slope on our model's foot. The same construction, but just painted up a little bit differently, is style Acosa. And then I'm going to show you at the same time, after Acosa is Akokomo. So we have the same construction on both. On your model you're seeing Acosa, and then the next model you'll be seeing Akokomo. And there you go. So you have hook and loop on both. Here you have her in the back, and here you have her as a triple treat here on the Akokomo, all 3, and you have that great, remember that tiger black and white zebra print bag? That looks really cool with this as well, that round one that we showed earlier. Okay, so all day comfort on these. We get tons of reorders on them. We do have them in stock. It's limited on the Akokomo, but we do have some stock. So if you are interested in these are the perfect vacation shoes because they're all day comfort. So no line of ours is complete without a little bit of a sneaker. We are getting people out of their sneakers and slippers, and we are showing you right now what we call the Den of Eden. So the Den of Eden is a really nice slip-on. She's got stretch inserts on both sides. She's got these great cutouts with the etching, lots of ombre coloration. She's flexible, and she also has a removable insole, which I want to point out. So and look at it, she's super duper comfortable. She's really padded in there, and she even has that nice insole on the instep. And look how cool she looks here with the rainforest. I mean, would you think about pairing these two together? But look how great she looks, right? And this is HB Rainforest, and she also has that back zipper and ladylike until you see some sort of stud detailing and some pearl details. Okay, another new sneaker for us is Lace Her Up. Lace Her Up has a really, really pretty feminine floral print, and we sort of jazzed her up with this this nice what do you call this? This really pretty lace in fabric, and she also has, as you can see on our model, she has your traditional lace. So you have your spotted sort of feminine lace there. You've got a padded tongue. You've got a padded back collar and all the way around. You've got that clear sole And look at this. This is really the only place we've done sort of a matchy-matchy. And this is the other color. You saw her earlier in the blue, and here she is in the pink. And how cool is she with the sneaker, right? She's got all the stud detailing there, and she looks beautiful in that pink multi. Portia, this is a great style for us. She's a real winner. She's been in the line. We do have her in stock, and she continues to sell. She's 1 1/4 in the back and 1 in the front. She doesn't have a tongue. She's tongueless, you guys. So you can see your foot all the way through, and that's one of the things that makes her so cool. And of course, she also has the open stripes on the side and lots of great colors. Deluxe, she is in stock. She's got the triple treat of opening. Great insole. It's all etched in there. It's all tool design. It's got all of our rainbow stitching here, and great also antique embellishments on these straps. So Calria is what we call part of our bumper toes, and this is one of the styles that I wear in the house a lot, and we also switch off to them in work when we're running around a lot and we have to get out of maybe a shoe where we can run faster. We'll put on our bumper toes, and this is a great slipper alternative also, and we do happen to have stock on them, so I'm highly recommending that instead of a slipper you show the Calria, and you also show her sibling, the Copa. So the Copa and the Calria are both what we call the bumper toes, and you can see how beautiful they are as far as colorations. The Copa is hook and loop. There's great foot coverage, as you can see. You don't see really any toes there. They're great for socks, they're great for barefoot, and they're comfortable all day long, and they have a lot of flexibility. Your foot's just nestled right in there, and of course she's very, very flexible. So I'm really running late and way behind time, so I'm hoping that you can stay with us. And then we're going to show you one more style before we pause. Okay, so here we have Parkway, and Parkway is adjustable in the quarter strap. She's got a really cool top, and we call her Parkway because she looked like one of those crazy inner cities, like when you get into Dallas and you see all the roads going all which way and you don't know which way to go. So that's why she's Parkway. She's in a wonderful construction for us, super duper comfortable, and what can I say? She's all day comfort, and the leather just wraps around in the front with that driver back. Okay, this is our last style here for now, and this is called Gloss Pansy. Now we started out, I'm going to show you the back here, because we started out with gloss, which was solid all the way around, and then what we decided to do was we were going to add a little bit of hand painted and etched tool design to make her a pansy design. So you have full foot coverage, which is great. You've got full back coverage. She's an all year rounder. She is seasonless. She's got that driving back, and she also is all day comfort, and she is in stock both in the pansy and also in our solid. Okay.